Hello, Nicole Steckline here, technical agronomist for DeKalb and Asgrow in Northeast Iowa. And I'm here on May 25th, 2017, and it's finally sunny. After a very long period of precipitation, clouds, and cool, we're finally getting some sun. Now, with that precipitation, we also got some strong storms, heavy winds, and some hail events. Now, I consider Northeast Iowa to be Wisconsin's adopted little sister when it comes to being America's dairyland. There's a lot of resources out there on how to assess and manage corn and soybeans following a hail event, but not quite as much on alfalfa. So I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about assessing and managing alfalfa stands that have had hail damage to them. So first we need to think about how an alfalfa plant grows and develops. So we've got that crown, which is where our buds and our branches come from, and at the top of those at the ends is where we have our terminal buds, which is where we get all of our vertical growth and our tonnage from. Now if those terminal buds are damaged, then it will not grow anymore. So when we think about hail damage, it basically falls into two categories, which is how far away from planned harvest are we. If you're further away than 2 weeks from planned harvest, we're just going to let it sit there, because typically these stands are shorter and we can get more sunlight down to that crown and allow us for more bud development, and we can recoup some of those losses that we have. If it was just a very strong wind and a little bit of hail and the alfalfa stand is laying down, then we're just going to let it stand back up in the next couple days and go ahead and harvest it. Next, we have to look if we've had any bud damage. If we've had less than 50% of our terminal buds damaged, we're going to allow it to mature as normal and then harvest. If we're within 2 weeks of our planned harvest date and we have more than 50% of the buds, terminal buds, are damaged, we're going to harvest immediately. That allows us to get that crop off and let the next crop start to grow, since this one is more or less not going to give us any more tonnage and it's not going to be able to recoup from the damage that it sustained in that hail event. So I hope you found this helpful and helps you make some management decisions on alfalfa stands affected by hail events.